Hey boys, and welcome back to another Bleach Solo video, and today we are going to be talking about the upcoming banner. This banner is going to be dropping in less than 12 hours as of me uploading this video, so get excited. Hopefully you guys have some good luck. This banner is absolutely insane. As you saw a couple days ago when I actually did do the reaction to this first banner reveal, this banner is literally the best banner in Bleach Brave Souls history. A full manga banner, and it's not even like old manga characters. It could have easily been round 1 to 4 in this banner, which would have been still exciting, but definitely not as exciting as this. We have round 5 characters, round 6, round 7, and even the best character from round 8 being Tanjiro. And then we have like 2 of the most broken characters in the game, being the Rukia and the Ichigo. There is no reason to not summon on this video. Every worth summoning video I've done in the past and every before you summon video, I always say, you know, sometimes it's worth pulling. It comes down to what you actually want to go for in this game. But for this, everyone should be summoning on this. There's no reason not to. Even if you have everyone in it, they're limited characters. There's a good time to get a good bunch of dupes. And they really are good characters that benefit from getting dupes. So there's really no reason not to pull on this banner. Unless, again, you have everyone and you really don't care about dupes, and that's perfectly fine. Me, I'm only missing Soifon and the 2 banner characters. So like, I'm still going all in. I'm still going to be dropping a couple K orbs. Now, one thing to note, lads, is I don't have the most amount of orbs right now. So tomorrow morning when I do stream, I'm only going to have like 2 K orbs. So I'm not going to be able to do the most summons or summons that I want to do. But don't worry, I will be buying more orbs in the future. And before the banner does leave, I'll have another stream going all out, like 5K plus orbs. So make sure you guys are subscribed for that. That being said, let's talk about the banner. So, even though the fillers are very good, it does hurt that the step up model is the one we don't like to see. Step 1 is free, which is nice, but it does have a 4% rate, and step 6 is the guaranteed 5-star. And that means you have to repeat step 7, which means after step 6 you have no more discounts and no more guarantees. And that can really hurt or like bless you or hurt you, depending on how lucky you are when you're repeating step 7. So it really comes down to your luck, but again, it's still worth something. For, as you can see here, we have one of the 2 best cards in the game, and then you also just have like very good limited characters, something we're not going to see for a long time. Whenever these characters come back, they either are really bad banners or they just come at a worse time where you don't want to pull for them because you're saving for something else. So take advantage of this. Make sure you have as much orbs as possible. If you're a new account or you're just starting the game, farm the living hell out of story and try and get these characters 5-5, because you'll never need to pull for another character after that in that attribute if you get these characters 5-5 unless you really want them. That being said, before we talk about the banner characters and all the fillers, let's quickly talk about the steps, because you know, it is, again, you need to kind of know the rates, right? Step 1 is going to have a 4% rate, 3% for these 12 characters, and a 1% chance for 206 other premium characters. Now, keep in mind, this percentage is an extra added on, right? So if you ever do, for some reason, get a premium character, so keep in mind, you're not just guaranteed manga characters. There's more of a chance you get a manga character. For example, let's say the step you're going to be repeating the most, step 7, you have a 6% chance for a featured and a 2% chance for a non-featured. So if you hit this 2%, essentially, if this extra rate wasn't here, it would have been a 4-star. So there's really, the only thing that's going to hurt is that you're getting baited. When you see that 5-star light, you're expecting a manga character. If you see a premium character, it just basically baited you, and also understand that this easily could have been a 4-star multi had we not been given that extra 2% rate. Now, the characters in this 2% rate is like every premium character up into the Magoto banner, so there's no 5th anniversary characters. Even if there was, the chance of you getting them is very, very low. As you can see here, 0.010. Very, very low, so it's not even really worth mentioning about. But yeah, just understand, when you do step 7, the one you're going to be repeating, you have a 6% chance, which is very normal, like as what every banner is, 0.5% for each character. So you have a 1% chance to get a banner character here, and you have a 2% chance to get something else. Now, going back into it, normally what I would recommend in these manga banners is to go for 2 out of the 3. Let's say, for example, there was 3 banner characters. You go for 2 of them, and at that point, you have a 0.5% chance of getting a new character, so you're better off waiting for the individuals. And that's what my plan was. I was going to go in for either Rukia or Ichigo, and then when I get one of them, I back out and save for the individual. But with a banner like this, I'm dropping all my orbs. I don't care about individuals. I'll come to it when it happens, right? When the individual comes around, because there are individuals, I would then, you know, try and see if I have orbs to summon for them if I am lacking them or missing them. But, like, I want dupes of pretty much everyone here. I'm only missing Soifon in this banner and obviously the 2 new banner characters. And I'm still going to drop like 5k plus orbs because the value is insane. You're not going to get a banner like this for a while. So I would definitely recommend most people do go all in. Like, The only bad character here, in my opinion, is unfortunately the Orihime, and I really do like her, and I'm hoping to get dupes of her because she is 3-5, so I would very much like to get her 5-5. Some would say Aizen is bad, but Aizen is a weakening character, so if you do have him 5-5, you can use him in Guild Quest and actually get a somewhat high score, so he does have that going for him. Like, with Orihime, she does weaken defense, so she has that. She can actually be a decent nuke in Guild Quest, but if you are using her into the ranged Hollow Weak, that second strong attack is doing no damage, unfortunately, because it is classed as a melee attack, but she's an okay character. She's by far the worst of the whole banner, but she's still, again, perfectly fine, perfectly usable. Every character here, even though some people might say they're bad, like the Aizen and the Orihime, they can still clear content just fine. So you really don't have to worry about it. Since they are manga characters, I feel like most people have the same opinion as me, where it doesn't matter if they're good or bad. They're manga characters, they're limited, I want to get them on my account. And the ones that are good are the ones I want to get dupes of. So before we do talk about the filler characters, let's quickly talk about the main characters. So Rukia, absolutely insane. I would say she's by far the best, like one of the best power characters in the game. The only reason why I'd say she's not the best is because 5th anniversary Ichigo has Marauder, and that just means he's more useful in more content, for example Extreme Cob, and also more weeks in Guild Quest. That's just me personally, but I would definitely prefer to play as her over Ichigo, and I think I will use her more so than Ichigo, but that just comes down to personal preference. They're both still the best characters in the game. She's by far like anniversary worthy. Like, she has 2 killers, she has an insane amount of skill, she has the highest SP in the game, she's absolutely insane, and she's also the first character to come with the Bankai mechanics. Let's talk about it. Rukia, she's a power character. She does have the Espada and a Ranka kill ability, which is kind of unique. We don't really see these kind of combination of killers all too well, especially on good characters like this. All of her attacks have an chance to flick freeze. She comes with a 60% Berserker, which is very high for a character that has status elements. We don't really see that. And then she also deals more damage to frozen enemies, which means she is potentially going to be one of the hardest hitting characters in the game, especially when you come down to here. Is the button here? It's not here just yet, but she does have the transform button, you know, going into her Bankai, and that increases the magnification of her attacks by 30%. So as you can see here, for example, her SA3 has a 120% magnification, and then her SA3 when you transform has a 150. So she is literally going to be one of the hardest hitting characters in the game. The hardest hitting character in the game, especially if you can max Transcender, and also if you do have the power Can't Feeble Shinji, also boosting her attack by 20%. So it's just insane. And like, she has Havoc as well. She has the best strong attacks in the game. First is a lunge, second is a 960, third is full screen, and then she also does recover stamina, so she's going to be a good character to use in co-op. Like, there's really nothing wrong with this character, I guess, outside of the fact that she doesn't have Marauder. But if that's the thing that you're lacking, then I'm perfectly fine with that, because, you know, she has everything, right? Give Ichigo, when we talk about him, he does have Marauder, and that's a good thing, because Ichigo looks way boring, or more boring compared to Rukia, and it's nice that he has something that she doesn't, because she was literally given everything. She's absolutely insane. So one of the best characters in the game, definitely going to be one of the characters that everyone's going for. I think more people want her over the Ichigo. And speaking of Ichigo, this character is already being slept on. He's literally the best main character in the game. His SA1 being a beam forward, his SA2 being a 960 as well as a boost, which is boosting himself and his team by 20 seconds, and his full screen being third just means he already has the best kit in the game. Then he has a Soriba killer and a Captain killer, so he's going to be useful in Guild Quest and the Captain Guild Quest, which some people might struggle in. And then he also has Marauder too, just to make him even better. So he has Guard Break and Ignore melee attack resistance, so he can be used in Extreme Co-op, he can be used in 3 weeks of Guild Quest, the both Soriba weeks and the Captain week. So he's just absolutely insane, and he has, for some reason, damage taken. He has 2 flash steps to Berserker plus 60%. This character is also hitting very, very hard. And one thing I do want to mention, I guess a correction, he is actually using his Bankai here. I actually did say it was a Shikai. My bad. I apologize. Basically, from the final fight, when his Bankai does shatter, I was under the assumption that I probably went back to his Shikai, because, or a new kind of Shikai, because it literally resembles his old Shikai. So I was under the impression that it's a Shikai. I'm sorry, it's actually his Bankai, which I actually like the blade of it. I do like this sword, so I'm actually down for it. It looks really cool, and his gameplay again looks quite fun. I know some people don't think he's as fun as Rukia, and that's true, but he's also going to hold up. You're going to see when he drops tomorrow, you're going to be surprised by this character, because he's going to be absolutely insane. And for me, I have mind special resources, and I'm hoping to actually dupe him out. I'm hoping to get him 5-5. So another OP character, best mind character in the game without a doubt. I'm going to have a tier list up in the coming days, lads, so stay tuned for that. Like Rukia, I would definitely say is like second best power. She would have been first had she been given more order. And then we have Ichigo, who is definitely the best mind character in the game, competing with Noelle. And it is tough competition. So 2 of the best characters in the game in a banner with 4 manga characters. You can't get better than that. I mean, maybe in the future you can. Insane. I do want to spend time talking about every other character, but I feel like we're going to be here for too long. But just understand, like, Tenjiro, one of the best characters in the game, like, one of the best speed characters. Orihime is just okay. Owetsu, very, very fun. He's a very cool character. Using this character, you can definitely see the exaggerated swagger of a Squad Zero member. Then you have Ichibe. He's a PP character, so if you don't care about PP, you might not really want him, but we are getting that new arena mode in July or around summertime, so he might be useful to have for that. I don't really know, but he is a PP character. He is still good enough to clear content. Toshiro still pretty good. Nemu very good. Mayuri, Soifon, and Yamamoto still very good. And then you have Aizen, who is... Some people would say he's probably the worst in the banner, but he is a weakening character, so getting dupes of him will never be a bad thing, especially for guild quests. And he is quite fun. I know Aizen's one of the, more annoying characters to play with, or one of the worst characters from the, recent years, I guess. But the thing is that he's very cool and unique with that third strong attack, which is a 22-second charge time. I rarely ever use it, but it's still fun. It's nice, right? He's different, and I'm sure you only want the character because it's Aizen. And I'm sure for the people that do want to pull this Aizen, it really doesn't matter how good he is because it's Aizen in the manga form. Like, he's sitting in the chair, lads. It's not in the gameplay, at least, but it's in his home screen. He's still fun to play around with, right? It doesn't matter about these manga characters. Whether they're good or bad, it really doesn't matter. They're manga characters, they're limited, and they're in a banner along with other manga characters and the two best characters in the game. Like, you can't complain about this. Like, if I got dupes of Orihime, I would only complain about dupes of her if she was 5'5". So, for example, I have Nemu 5'5". The only character I'm going to complain about getting dupes of is this Nemu. Anyone else, gladly take it. And I actually am missing Soifon, so I'd love to get dupes of her. But that being said, let's quickly do some simulated steps, lads. Let's see what we get in 1,350 orbs, which, funny enough, is the exact amount of orbs that I have right now. So, in 5-ish steps, or 7 steps, we got a Owetsu, Toshiro, Mayuri, a trash Zanpakuto toe character, and 2 Orihimes. That's not what you really want, but it's still good. Like, okay, we done 2,700 orbs, nothing yet. Okay, we got our first Rukia. Yay. That's still not bad. I mean, look how many manga cards you're getting. Like, if you spent 4,000 orbs on any other manga banner in the past, you wouldn't get this value. You wouldn't get this many manga cards. Like, look at this. 3 copies of Tenjiro means he has the SP slot, focus slot, and attack slot. For me personally, these 2 dupes of Orihime would have meant she's 5'5". I would have got my first copy of Soifon, and the dupe would have loved that. And then I would have got my Eri 5'5", and I would have got my hands on a Rukia. That would have been perfectly fine with me. Let's keep going. Let's see how much it would take for the Ichigo, and there we go. So 5,400 orbs later, we get the Ichigo. That's a dub. That would be a fat dub, and you almost have enough dupes to actually max transcend the Korinji. So, as you can see, this banner is absolutely insane. But I will say, if you don't care about these characters or the other characters, you're mainly just going for the 2 banner characters, of course, the best thing to do is once you pull one of them, so let's quickly refresh. So let's do 10 more steps, right? For example, let's see if we can get one. So we got Ichigo, right? So you can see we got Ichigo on step 5 and step 6. If you go to step 5 and you get the one you want, you might as well go to step 6 just to guarantee it. So as you can see, we just did 6 steps, right? And we don't care about anyone else. We're just going for the 2 banner characters. At this point in time, you should stop because the chance of getting Rukia is at 0.5%, and you're actually better off going into individual banner. And the individual banners are actually very good, and I'm actually very happy they also have individual banners. So, for example, we just spent 1,350 orbs, we got Ichigo. Now I'm going to back out, save for her individual, which does come out on the 12th, the second this banner leaves. It's going to be here for a week, and now I'm going to pull on her banner. So, let's see how much orbs it would take to get Rukia. There we go. So it took us 2,450 orbs, plus the 1,100 orbs that we spent on the main banner, and there you go. You just got yourself the 2 best characters in the game. 1 copy of Ichigo, 1 copy of Rukia, some manga dudes from the main banner, and then now I just got a couple copies of some other characters that you might want to get. So, like I said, like that's probably the best thing to do if you are like low on orbs and you're only going for the 2 new characters. You don't care about the fillers. You don't care about getting dupes. Once you get one of the banner characters, whether it's the Ichigo or the Rukia, back out and then save for the individuals. But for me, I'm going all in until I get, like, I'm probably just going to drop all my orbs, like, until, like, I have literally nothing left. And then whatever orbs I have left for the individual banners, whenever they drop, I might go in for Ichigo because I do want him duped out. And there you go. We're actually kind of getting shafted here, like, with the amount of orbs we're spending. And do keep in mind the step-ups are kind of wrong on the simulator because it's repeating all steps again. So technically we're getting more 5s than we should be, and technically we're getting less because it's going back to step 1 where it has a 4% rate, and then it's working its way up to the guaranteed step where it has the 7%/8% rate. So normally if you were going all out, you'd just be repeating step 7, not going back to step 1 like it's doing in the simulator. But yeah, overall, lads, that was basically the video, just talking about this upcoming banner. Absolutely insane banner. By far the best banner in the entire of Bleach Brave Souls, and it's going to be a fun time selling tomorrow. Make sure you guys are there for the stream. I'm not going to have that many orbs, But, you know, maybe that's the fun part, right? I don't have like 5k orbs sitting around. I have like basically 2k, and that means if I get a new character, the chance of me getting a new one is going to be a bit hard, right? Because I don't have that many orbs. So getting one is going to be more exciting than not, right? Because if I had like 7k orbs, I'd be kind of expecting one. But one thing I do want to mention, and I probably should have said this at the start, is just understand the value that both the voting banner and this banner has. This banner is giving you manga characters, a limited time character, and the 2 best characters in the game. This banner is giving you the 2 best characters in the game, Link Store characters, and some other very good seasonals. So there's really nothing wrong on pulling with either of them. Like, if you want to just completely skip the 1,000 Euro banner and go for this, that's perfectly fine. It really depends on what you want to go for. Do you want the Link Store characters and the 5th anniversary characters, or do you want manga characters and the 2 new 10-year later characters? Either way, whichever one you decide to summon on, you're not wrong in doing so. Go for what you want to go for. Both characters, both banners are good, and if you were one of those people that I told to save and you have thousands of orbs sitting around, you're going to benefit from this. You can pull on any banner. They're both going to be the exact same time. If you want to do it, switch it up. Do a multi in this banner, then do a multi in the pole banner, just see what you get. I don't know, just play around with your orbs if you want to. So that was the video. Hope you guys did enjoy it. In the comments below, let me know what banner you're pulling on. Who are you going for? What character are you summoning for? Are you Team Ichigo, Team Rukia, or do you just want to go for the dupes? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.